I just don't know how my parents are gonna get through this one. The interest alone on these things.
What did the finance guys say?
My dad met with him, but we can't just conjure money out of thin air.
Well, I'm sure something's gonna come up. It has to, right?
I mean, we rode out tough times, especially 2021. Just have to keep our fingers crossed.
Look, 2023 is right around the corner, and I think things are gonna get better.
Look, me and Bird's gonna walk into the New Year's as NXT Tag Team Champions,
Damn right.
so we can host events and watch parties for New Year's Eve and Vengeance Day. Got it!
Now you're talking, baby. We just need to put our heads together and think of something.
Gene, I want you to take stock of everything in here. Furniture, fixture, anything considered of any value. It's not much, but anything we can get in liquidation is extra.
Yes, Miss James.
What the hell are you doing here? Get out before I throw you out.
Hey, didn't y'all see the sign? Y'all ain't welcome.
Welcome? You should be rolling out a red carpet for me. A little bird told me about your financial woes, so I've taken care of them.
You did what?
I did some digging, and my friends at the bank explained the situation. Thanks to the dreadful financial mismanagement by your family, this bar owes thousands in commercial taxes. And you don't have enough money in your escrow account to pay for it. So I paid off your bills, and the bank placed a lien on your bar. Sadly, your childhood memories aren't worth much. Soon I'll be able to buy this property outright from the bank and do whatever I want with it.
You're a real...
I prefer businesswoman.
Fine, Kiana, let's talk business then. Next week, you and me, one-on-one. And when I beat you, my parents get out of debt, you take the lien off this bar, and you leave this place alone forever.
Are you delusional? Why would I agree to this match?
Because if you beat me, my parents will sign the bar over to you, and you can have it for only what you paid for it. Pennies on the dollar. Do we have a deal?
See you next week.